Hello and welcome to my video today. Last time we did some research how we can make the landscape of our map, and meanwhile I add some auto material to my project. I used a YouTube guide for it, because I did not made an auto material before. I will link it in the video description, and now I will show you what it is capable of, and then we will add a heat map from the real world to our project and try to find a good landscape where we can build our buildings. And then we have to improve the settings of our auto material. So in the beginning I will show you my auto material. You can see here the landscape is not one color anymore, and it has some lakes and some snow and some grass. But when we press play, we have the problem when we build a building. It's only on the 0 and it's not working like it should. How you can see, and when I build a residential building, it's not working. So, but before we fix this, I will show you how this auto material is working a little bit, only short. We will not go through the entire material. You can watch the guide on yourself, or you can even download auto material plugins from the marketplace. So how is auto material working? Basically, we have a lot of functions for our material, and we combine our inputs. I will open the material instance. So basically we have snow textures and some snow settings. We have watercolor, we have dirt textures, we have grass textures, we have stones textures and rock textures. And then with this code, these layers are combined. You can see here snow, lake, snow, dirt, and so on. And yeah, we use the created functions, and then we get a material like this. You can see here there are different textures combined in this material, and then basically we add the material to our landscape, and we have the colors. Okay, the procedurals are a little bit of buggy. And then we have procedurals, which means meshes of plants like this. And different meshes of stones like this, and when we go near we can see there are stones and grass on the floor. Even on the snowy mountains we have black and white stones. The distance of the stones is maybe not set perfectly, we will see, and there are too many stones, I think. But these will be settings we make when we have our heat map. You can see here I tested some, but this is a chaotic landscape, and we want to add a heat map from the real world today, and see how our auto material will work with that, and then we fix the problem of building buildings and so on. And we can see here the nav mesh is not big enough to cover the entire landscape. Okay, now we go to landscape and check out how we could import a heat map. Import from file here. Map file, okay. So we need a heat map file, and for this I have a website. 1 moment. And here we can change we can convert Google Maps to a heat map. I'm not sure what's the correct output width and so on, but we will just try it. So I want I don't know the word, a valley where I have a river and some mountains. We will try this here. I'm in Austria here. We also could try this, but no, it's too big. I'm really not sure how big it should be. I will try this one. I think it's big enough. It's an entire city. Okay. We generate a Heightmap now and save it. We take a look how this looks like. Okay, this could work. Now we use the heightmap file here. So heightmap resolution. Okay, we already see something here. Okay, I think I should delete everything else before I add a new one. Okay, now everything is removed. And now we can create our new landscape. Okay, let's take a look and we import it. Wow. Wow. Okay, that's some big mountains. But it looks cool. You can see where the river is flowing. And when okay, it's too low. Okay, should be 0. So I'm thinking about if this area is too small, if the size is like the real size and the mountains are too big, really too big. So we go back to our map and we will look for a place more flat. We will try here at a lake. get it. And this is a huge area, so okay, no, we don't want the entire world. So I will try again the same spot, but with a different zoom level and check out how it looks when I find again where I think it was here. So we go zoom level 14 and we will make the Red Bull ring. It's a Formula One racing team, and you can write there. We generate the Heightmap, save it, and then we go back here and check out how it looks now with a zoom level of 14. We will remove this. Okay, we can't. So we choose our new Heightmap. Okay, it looks different now. And we import it. Okay, if there's a big flat spot, and a hill, mountain. It looks better now. The mountain is not that big anymore, but I think it's still too big. We will Google which would be the one-to-one zoom level. How can we find out which zoom level of our Map is the correct one. Oh, default U5 size. Oh, that's what we want. In our import of set scale should be used for one heat scale using a normalized image. Set scaling. I'm not sure. Output zoom. What's the correct zoom level? Okay, we can use the default size. We know how we have to set scale when we import. So here should be set scale, but we don't know which zoom level we should use. Could we write down here 0.5? 5.5. It's not working. I think we have to calculate a little bit. Okay, so what is... We have the 505 times 505 size. And now we need to calculate how big this is in the Unreal Engine. So actually this one big is it? With 8 components, and one component is section size 63 times 63 quarts. What is a quart? So sorry, I have to research a little bit. I'm not sure how big is one of these things. So one this will always be the same. Is it in meters? Why is it so hard to find out? I'm not sure. So normally the sizes in the English engine is in centimeters, and our character is the real life size. So I want to be the terrain also real life size. But therefore I have to get the correct Heightmap for realistic landscape, and I'm not sure. How big is my landscape now? So here's So that's not helping. We will now make some tricks to find out how long is one of these sections, and then we calculate. So how we find out? We will place selector, a box. Okay, where is it? Here is it. So this box is is 1 meter. I'm a little bit of lost right now. So if I make a short test. We will make a plane here. We make it 100 times 100. We will add the box again, and then we will add our character here. So okay, and our character is how big is our character? About 180. Okay, then this is a 2 meter cube. And if we add a plane again, a plane is 1 times 1, yes. So that makes sense now. Now this cube should be the same than this cube. It is. So now for us to make it easier, we will add a plane here. Because a plane is 1 meter. And then we scale it to the right. Now we have 100 meters. Okay, 100 meters is 2. Yes, 128. No. 126. I think it is 126 meters. Or 120. Okay, no, 120 is wrong. Okay, it's hard to measure like this. We should add a straight landscape. Landscape, create new, create. Yes, now we have a flat. You can see I'm not that experienced with landscapes like I'm with C++ programming, but I always like to learn something new. Okay, now we have our flat surface. Now we can measure with our measurement tool a plane. So I think 126 was the correct. Yes. Okay, one segment is 126 meters. That means when we add a new landscape with 8 sections, like we have now here. No, we don't, we only have 4. Okay, it doesn't make any sense anymore. So, okay, we have 8 components. with 63 meters per component. That means our entire size 8 times 63 meters. That means 504 meters is one of these. That means we have to scale our map okay, that's very small. Okay, and then we take a bigger map. Oh, is this right? I'm not sure, but it could be. Okay, we can't zoom more in like this. Okay, I think we have to do the scaling afterwards. Here. So when I do here, yeah, I have to do the scaling afterwards. Does it make sense? Maybe I have to watch a guide. Let's check this out. Oh, this is exactly what I calculated. That's good. It was correct. The 63 times 63 quads are 504 meters. That's good. But that didn't solve our problem entirely. We just have a few more information. Now we have to find out how we calculate the scaling. I think it's hard. And maybe I don't have to scale it that correct because it doesn't matter anyway. But I need it bigger. That's of course, that's for sure. So I doubled it up. And now I would have 1 kilometer. But I have 3.3 kilometers. So I just have to scale it down, but I will check out if there are other Heightmap generators like this. Yeah, we will just use a landscape, scale it for our purpose, and not care about the exact scaling of the landscape. I think it's not necessary. We zoom out a little bit. We want a valley with some hills around, maybe a lake. we use this. I know this area then. I can check it out. So maybe we zoom out a little bit more. It shouldn't be that much mountains. We generate the height map. Save it, and now we have a bigger one. And now we keep in mind we use the set scaling. So new height map. We fit this to the data. Which is not working, but we increase the size. We delete the old landscape. We want it here, and now I'm not sure about how the scale works. But we want 125.33 as the height scaling. Check out. Okay. And now just import it. Let's have a look. I think we have to change the landscape anyway somehow. That that's there are very much mountains. Okay, now I think the zoom is too big now. Okay, we go with the smallest zoom. And now we try just this. And we make it even bigger. And we generate the heat map. and we delete this again. It's very experimental today, but we are getting to it, I would say. So our new Heightmap, and we made it even big. Oh, it's the correct data. Let's check out the height. Oh, now I get it. There is the scale. I think so this time. Okay, now we almost have. No. Okay. Maybe I get it now. When I do like this, we go back to the mountains. So when I find it here, Zeltweg, Spielberg. And we try again. We generate a heat map. We save it. That looks good. I like this. I hope this works. So then we have this height. And this XY scale. Okay, now it's very flat. I'm not sure why. 100 here. Maybe it just looks like this flat because it's that big now. Maybe it's too big now. Yeah, I think it is too big. Okay, where are we? What is this? Hello? What is this sorcery? Okay, this did not work out. I'm not sure what happened now. We'll delete it. Can't. So because we did nothing serious now, we just return to the original version and then we try out again. But I will make the heat map smaller. And I will zoom out a little. And use this again. Yes, this looks good. Later we can make it bigger. Anyway. We restart the engine. So we delete our old landscape. And we create a new one. Import from file. We use our Heightmap. And we get the scaling from the website. It's really great that you can have the scalings just here. You could see I couldn't calculate it on my own, or I didn't want to. And now that I noticed they calculated for me, it's great. I just couldn't believe it. I get it now, why it's so flat. Because if we scale it that much bigger, and then only the yeah, I get it. And then only the middle of the yeah, we have to make it bigger. I get it now. I get it now. So we go again with this one here, or we go with this one. And I have to use bigger. This will be it. Uh, we change it again. So I will input this file again, add this, and we have now much smaller scaling, and we will go down even further. Just check out 150. So now we have some mountains. And I think that's fine for now. Maybe make them even bigger. Not sure what you're thinking about it. Can we check the preview? But I think I want it to be like this. But it should be much higher. I think the 0 point is here. On 50. Okay, we'll try it like this. And now we import it. Okay, we have a river. Okay, I like it. I like it very much. We will improve the river. We remove the water from here. We have a little bit of a hill. I like it. And now I want to check how a character will look when he stands on this. It's perfect. Oh, what is happening? Oh, I'm melting. Okay, we will make a wall here somewhere. This will be our starting area. We can't go over the river. We can climb this one at the beginning. yeah, we have the mountains over there. Okay, the map has to be even bigger for when I have the entire game, but for now I think I will keep it that way to spare some performance for developing and that I don't have to load such a huge map the entire time. And if you think, okay, that's crazy, why is there that much water? It's because of the settings of my auto material. So if I change the setting, it will be better. So, but now we still have the problem with our buildings. And we have shit camera movement. Okay, this will be it for today. I will do a short summary what we did today. We used the Manticorp GitHub IO website to get the heatmap of the world. I used some part of Austria because I know there are a lot of mountains, and for my project I want to have some mountains where they have to gather resources and can't reach them at the beginning without the correct tools to reach a coal mine or something like this in the mountains. And I need some wood, and I know there is some forests in Austria, so we used a heat map from here and downloaded it and used it in the Unreal Engine. We imported our heat map to get this map. I think it looks nice. We have some hills, we have some place where you can add some wood, we have a cool river for energy, maybe a sawmill could use water as energy, and we have to improve the settings of our auto material, that we don't have water everywhere, and check out the generation of our grass. It's a little bit of buggy here, no, not sure why. And we have to fix the buildings, because right now we always want to build buildings on the 0 point of the maps, and you can see here they are floating in the air, and when I add worker, he falls down to the ground. But it's cool how it falls down to the ground. It's an animated fall. Okay, thank you for watching today. I will be back tomorrow. Have a nice day, and see you on the next stream or in the next video. Bye.